Good afternoon, everybody. Well, we'll continue with our healthy eating series. Today we're cooking crustless quiche. Now, the ingredients that I'm using, you can put your own individual ingredients into it. It is a quiche, it's a crustless quiche, so you can choose it for yourself. So, for us today, I'm using bacon, back bacon, but you can use ham, that's already done. I'm going to cut the rind off to make it healthy. I've got 3 mushrooms, just 4 little plum tomatoes, an onion. Now again, with healthy, I'm using 30% lighter cheese. You can get 50% lighter cheese. So that we've just grated 100 grams of that already. I've got 5 eggs, 125 millilitres of milk that I'm using, with it being healthy. But again, if you want a more fattening one, you can add cream. And then I've just greased a 9-inch tin. But again, these crustless quiche, you can do them as muffins as well. Once this is done, you can keep it in the fridge for up to 5 days, so you can have a bit with salad one day. You could do it with baked potatoes or whatever a different day. But let's get cracking. I'm going to get Paul to slice the onions and the mushrooms for us.
Right, so we're just going to get these cut up for Gil. So all we're doing, got our red onion, lovely red onion now, which will, I mean, you can use white onion, you can use spring onions. We're using the red onion. Basically, it's what we've got at the moment, but it'll also just add to the colour, I think, a little bit. So all we're doing is just roughly slicing them up. So we'll get these cut for Gil. We've got our mushrooms there, which needs just slicing the same, and the little tomatoes, what Gail just pointed out, put them to one side. So how do you want these slicing, Gail? Just small slices?
Just slices,
yeah. So all we're doing, little slim, thin slices, not slim, thin slices, down there, just like that. Down it goes. Like that. And that's your mushrooms and onions ready. All we've got now, we've got our tomatoes. All we're going to do with the tomatoes, just slice them like that, only small, just fold them, just like that. And that is some of the prep done.
Right, so we're just getting the eggs ready now. Just got to mix and bowl. So I'm just going to break the eggs. Say 5 eggs.
Hi Gail says this is part of our little healthy series we're doing. It's going to be approximately, we think, 10 videos. So keep viewing. We'll all put them all on the playlist as well.
If you want some ideas to get your summer body ready.
Aye, that's it. Aye.
And then I'm just going to mix the milk in. I'm just going to keep an eye on the milk because I don't want to put too much, because if you put too much milk in, when you come to put it in the oven, it just won't bind together. And actually just, I think that might be enough milk. Just get the salt and pepper in.
Aye, ground pepper, black ground pepper, look like.
So that's ready, just put it on the side for now. We've got the bacon now, we're just moving on to this now, so I'm just going to cut the rind off.
Just makes it a little bit more healthy in it without the rind on, yeah.
I mean, you can buy bacon pieces if you prefer to use bacon pieces, but I'm just using ordinary back bacon.
And you just cut it up in pieces
cutting
yourself.
It roughly into bits, you can make it as big or as small as you want. Like say this is 3 rashers of the bacon, which is about 100 grams. I mean, these are all cut together, but I'll break them apart in the pan. Get this cut and then we'll get them fried. Right, so I've chopped them up now, and I'm just using a bit the spray, like just 4 squirts. Just get that pan heated a little bit, and then I'm going to add the bacon. I'm not going to cook it fully, I just want it a little bit because it'll finish off in the actual pan. It's in the frittata.
In the oven, yeah.
Just put them in there now. It's still heating up. Just turn that down a bit, put it on high. I'm just going to start.
So you're just getting them cooked off a little bit.
Just brown them a bit, just so it's...
Yeah. Settle on the wheel, lovely there. Come back to you when Gail's got these nearly done.
Right, so they're fried off a little bit. So that they're not cooked, they're not brown and fully cooked, but they have got a little bit colour in them, like I say. It'll finish off in the oven.
So you're just starting to cook and off in them, haven't you? Like sort of, they've got a bit of a head start before
with
they're going
using
on.
bacon,
Yeah.
like say you can use ham,
which is already cooked up and all that.
But you know it's a bit more processed, so we're using the bacon. Right, so that's done. So I'm just going to take that off the heat. Bring this over here. Right. So what I'm going to do now is get bacon in the bottom here. Spread that out. Like I say, if you're doing it in muffin tins, then just sort of spread this out between your muffin tins as well.
One of your good old tins off your grandma, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
This is ideal because it's got, I don't think you can buy them now, but it's got like a metal thing. So although it's greased to the bottom, if it does get it stuck, it loosens it. It's a lovely cake one as well.
That reminds us on, while we're talking about it, we're going to do a grandma's series, aren't we?
We are.
Gail got a book and it's our grandma's recipes. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a little series out of that as well. And we're also going to be doing a little series of soups as well. That's to come in the future. So it's just getting all them in there now.
Actually quite a bit of onion, it's quite a large onion, so I might not put it all in yet, I'm going to see.
Right.
Just filling that up. I'll leave those bits for now because I think it might be enough. Okay.
Yeah, looking good.
That's for the top. Right. Oh, cheese. I'm going to put a lot of the cheese on the middle. I'm just going to keep a tiny little bit for the top. Right. And then you just pour.
So this is your mix, what you made with your eggs and your milk.
Pour it over gently, it'll just find the little gaps.
It's looking good. And this is done in the oven, is it?
No, this is done in the oven. Now I've preheated the oven 180, sorry.
Yeah.
For a fan assisted oven. Paul will put the temperatures on if you haven't got a fan assisted, because off the top of my head I can't think where it is, right. So that's that.
And it's on fan assisted now, so you got 180, so if it's not fanned out, about 200.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got your tomatoes on the top there.
Those on the top.
Looking good. You've already seasoned it with a little bit of salt and pepper, so that's already in the mix like you've done earlier, isn't it?
I'm just going to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's quite a lot of cheese. It looks loads of cheese, but right. So I've just put it on a baking tray just to put it in the oven. Like I say, this has been preheated, the oven, and that's going in. It goes in for around about 35 minutes or until it's golden brown, and you'll know and when it's set, a bit like any sort of quiche when you do a quiche. So that's in there. We'll get my timer set and then we'll come back to you when it's ready to come out of the oven.
So to go with our crustless quiche there that Girl's made, we just knocked a little bit of salad up there. All we're going to do, we're just going to lay it on the plates. So we're just putting our salad leaves out. just like that on the plates. And we've got a little bit of cucumber. On it goes. A little bit of spring onion, just on the sides there. Just like so. Tomato and some sweet, not sweet, what them call them? Munch too, aren't they? Or sugar snaps, not sweet, that's it. So we'll just crack on, finish matting this salad up, and then it'll be nearly time for our crustless quiche to come out for our tea tonight. Okay, so it's been in the oven now for 35 minutes, and that's, look at that. Lovely. See how it's risen up. I'm just going to take that out. It's fully cooked. Looks like a fat pizza, doesn't it? It does. And if you feel it, you can feel that's solid. Now I'm just going to let that rest for 5 minutes before we cut into it. Just let it settle, and then we'll come back to you when that's done. So this has been resting for 5 minutes. You can probably see it's just slightly gone down. Now, because it was like bubble when it come out, wasn't it? So it's sunken down a little bit. I'm just loosening the bottom off. Like I say, this is a can you see? Cake. I don't know. You might still be able to get them like, but a canny thing on there. But ideal because it loosens it from the bottom. Where sometimes if it sticks and you try to lift it, so that's all the way around. I'm just gonna. Want the truth? I'm absolutely starving to death now, I think. I'll cut it into 4, but I think Paul might be eating half of it. But it's healthy, so if you eat half of it, that's fine. And I'm a big lad, so I do need to get my calories in. It is. Oh, smell the bacon, you can smell the bacon, the cheese. Oh, it smells lovely. Oh, look at that, man. Look at the onions and that. Get in there. You can smell the onions when you lift it up. Get in there. Right, let's have a look at these. So we've got our delightful salad there that we've knocked up. And then we've got Gail's crustless quiche. Healthy crustless quiche. And it looks absolutely delicious. Just let you have a look inside of it there. Look at that, man. See, you're filling, you can put, if you don't like onions, you could put spinach, you could different put stuff broccoli, in, you can put any veg. I mean, it's all about healthy eating, so looks whatever you want delicious. In it. But and now it's in the tray there. Delicious. Absolutely lovely. And that's another one on our healthy recipes. Please like and subscribe, everybody. If you're enjoying, check our buy me a coffee page out as well. The link will be below. It all helps the channel out, and it all goes back in the channel to help us keep going. But watch all the back catalogues videos as well, and we'll see you all soon with more great videos. Thanks very much now. See ya. See you later. Bye. Bye.